At that point, Myron, when it starts to blow, Myron ducks down, and this is the point where me and Brendan at first jump over the top of him. I tell Brendan the same thing. I said, man, I was on the floor, and it felt like it picked me up and started throwing me out the window. And I'm over the top of Myron's head. Brendan's up over his shoulders. I'm up over the lower part of his back. He starts giving maydays. Mayday, mayday, mayday. First mayday, kind of broken up. You're going to hear the transmissions. You'll see the words up there. Kind of broken up. Second mayday, totally broken out. And then he gives a mayday right after that. And it's the last words he's ever going to say. Mayday, 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 ladder 27, mayday. It's as clear as a bell. And right after that, we grabbed him. We didn't talk about nothing at the window. I didn't say nothing to him. He didn't say nothing to me. Brendan is just going to do what we're doing because he's only got a month in the firehouse. He had no clue what's going on. He thinks the crowd is coming to get him. You give a mayday at the Rock and you get saved. We normally don't kill people in training. I'm not saying we don't, but we normally don't. You give a mayday, you get saved. It's what's supposed to happen. Well, on the fire ground, the cavalry's not always coming. All right? He gave those maydays. Right after that, I just grabbed him, and Brendan was sort of following suit with me, and we're throwing him out this window. I grab him by his pants. Brendan grabs him by the top of the coat, and we start to lower him out. He doesn't complain about it. He's not, whoa, what are you doing? You know, he knows this is the only way out. I know this is the only way out. Brendan don't have a clue, but we know. All right, here we go. We're going to lower him out this window. I start to lower him down. I got to let him go first because I got him by the pants. So I let him go. I dart back in. I get as close to the floor as I can, right at the window, to give Brendan a little bit of room to get him the rest of the way out. And Brendan starts to lower him as far as he could, and he lets him go. Brendan says, I watched him fall to the ground. He says, when he hit the ground, his legs went in all different directions. He says, I remember when Joe Theismann got hit on Monday Night Football, and his leg got broken. Probably the first time we saw that on TV. I always said, nowadays, you can see a hangnail get broken with all the camera angles they got. Back then, this was the first time we really saw a leg get broken. That's what his legs look like. Brendan goes, I know he's not walking home tonight. But if I just go out this window and I break my legs, great. That's what he's hoping for. Myron, though, when he hit the ground, he tore his body up. Broke his neck. Instantly died in the backyard. Was never revived. There's a video that's shot later on from this building. They see him coming out of the backyard. They're actually doing CPR on him, pumping on his chest. He was the only one that died in the backyard and was never revived. A few of us died also, but we were revived. He died and was instantly gone. At that point, I jump up, and I know he's gone, and I grab Brendan. I don't know what Brendan's going to do. I don't know if he would have jumped or whatever, but I grabbed him, and I start putting him out the window. I'm going to lower him down as far as I can. I got to get the probie out of here. Got to make sure he's out of the window. I don't know what's going to happen to him. We're going to die here. So his only shot is maybe out this window. Just get him out. See what happens. And the whole time I'm putting him out the window, I'm like, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. He told me later on, he goes, how am I going to be okay? You're throwing me out a 4th floor window. And it actually was the 5th floor in the rear. I says, we had to stay calm. Well, I had to keep you calm, so I was calm. You know, if we're not calm, we're going to bounce off of one another. And we're going to die right here. I'm going to stay as calm as I can to get you out so I can get out and have at least some sort of fighting chance. Because we're going to die right here. We're not going to live here. Our only shot is out that window. And it's not a very good shot either. In reality, I can't believe that any of us survived. Get him out the window, get him down as far as I can, and I let him go. And I let him go, but as he ran himself past the window gate, he actually grabbed on. Because your whole body does not want to get thrown out of a window. If he could have scratched all the way down, he would have. Grabs the window gate, and he's holding on. He looks up at me, and I look down at him. We didn't say a word, but we said later on what our thoughts were. I'm looking at him like, if you don't go, I can't go. He's looking at me, if I don't go, Gene can't go. And he lets go. And he flies backwards. I do not remember watching him fly backwards, because as soon as he left the window, I barrel rolled out the window. I was going head first out the window. The window gate saves my life at this point. I'm going head first. I'm Superman into the ground. I'm going to face plant. I am not here today if that window gate does not hook something on my gear and then flip me around. And I'm stuck outside of that building. Something on my gear got hooked on that window gate, and now I'm stuck to that window gate, hanging there.